Hi, I'm Mark Williams, Design Director, and I'm going to talk you through our latest Plectrum Spring Summer 14 collection. So we're calling the collection the Parachute Collection for the simple fact that we want to have a clear message this season, something that you would say and really remember the collection by. For example, we're using a special fabric where that fabrication crosses over from outerwear. It interacts with shirts, it interacts with bags and accessories, and also going through into a few of the other elements into the range. So we're looking back into the actual construction of the parachute and kind of what makes that really interesting and amazing. For example, if you look at the harnessing, the webbing, some of the kind of skeletal structures that make up the inside patterns, so to speak. So we've tapped into the inside kind of pattern and we're utilising that as a print that is really integral to the collection. So we're printing this kind of look onto the fabrication itself, onto the nylon. So let's go through the Plectrum colour palette for this season. So we start over here on the left hand side. We've got the colour pops of golden olive and this amber green colour coming through that really kind of lift the collection to start with, followed by a really lovely kind of ponderosa pine colour which comes through. These are kind of grounded back, so there's your highlight, and then that's grounded back as the more kind of neutral levels in the collection, and then it also comes back off of these kind of lovely petrol-y blues. So that's the first kind of statement out of the three. The second statement of colour comes through here, where we're using colours like this orange pepper and Hawaiian sunset. That's then grounded back off of this lovely kind of blue nights. It's like a slightly lighter navy and a lovely mid blue with optic white. And then right at the very end, starting to kind of lead now more into high summer, that's really focusing with navy, true navy, skipper blue, has a little bit of purple in it, off-white, and then this really lovely coral colour, and that's really just to sort of lift those yarn dyes, you know, and have a really kind of high summer pop coming through. Talk a little bit about the key looks as well. Okay, a full top to toe look, and really this is just highlighting along the bottom the sort of statement pieces that you're going to feature a little bit later on in the collection. So for example, we've got the parka right in the middle there of the shot, and that's the flyweight nylon. It's worked back again with the parachute inspired kind of fabrication here, and also lightweight kind of paper touch cotton shorts, and back with our kind of DNA polo. The key kind of message that you can see when you look at all of these key looks is that we've got a really interesting new play on layering as well. So it's about a kind of longer length shirt that just pops out below the blazer here, for example, or it might be a slightly longer length jersey style that just pops down below this piece of crew neck knitwear. Also we have double breasted blazer coming through, and we're going to make a statement here through colour this season. So now let's talk about a few of the actual pieces in the collection, and what does it mean and how have we used the kind of fabrications and the concept right from the mood at the beginning through into some of the garments. So from our DNA, the shirt for example, looking at the simple button down shirt where we have overlaid the parachute nylon onto the front panels of this piece here. Okay, so as you can see, this is the actual parachute fabrication, and when light shines through the back, it really does capture the actual weave of our house check that's integrated into the nylon. So it's a really special fabrication. You can see it here as well in the blue colour, which looks amazing. So the parachute fabric, that's coming through into the parka, which is a great piece. I'll talk a little bit more detail in a minute. The parachute fabric has also been inspired and used on our kind of dry bag coming through in accessories. We've got it panelled in on t-shirts, which is actually over here. And this is great, so you can see the use of where the fabrication is overlaid on top of the mercerised jersey. Looks fantastic. There's also another colourway that comes in, which is the blue on blue, which looks fantastic. Now let's move on to talking about accessories. So by utilising the same print over here, which is this piece of beautiful fabrication, it's a little bit stiffer, we've kind of encapsulated the concept of the dry bag in terms of the way the top section rolls up and is held down by a central strap. So that is a designed piece specifically to tie back into the theme. And then another one of the pieces is the laptop bag over here, and as you can see has been designed specifically with the parachute webbed nylon strapping in mind that's been incorporated back into the design, and they look great. And then this is a really lovely piece because inspired very much from the harnesses and the straps that you would find on a parachute. It's using the same kind of detailing through onto the buckle. So some really, really great pieces.